Okay, welcome back to our training on LeadNurtureClose, the communications and marketing software platform for your landscaping or home services business. And this video is going to be focused on the opportunities. So on the left-hand side, the third tab down, you have Dashboard, Conversations, and Opportunities. And here is basically your pipeline. And if you're using the opportunities feature in the software, then this is going to be very beneficial for you. So we can customize the workflow and these different stages of your opportunity pipeline. So right now in this particular account, you'll see inquiries or leads. So basically all of the incoming leads are being tagged and put into this particular opportunity pipeline in this stage. So they're coming in here. So on the top, you can select date and times if you want to only show certain dates and times. You have this one here, which is sales. You can have a variety of different pipelines. So if you were doing a pipeline for, say, employee recruitment, then this would be a different pipeline in here. Or if you wanted a different one for reviews or referrals, or a variety of other things, you can track different opportunities and a whole different pipeline. But this one's on sales, and I'm going to give you an overview of how this works. So left-hand side, everything that's a new inquiry, phone call, form fill, paid ads from Facebook or Google. Pretty much everything is coming into here on the left-hand side. Again, you'll see this particular one has 237 leads with a pipeline value of 118,500. In a previous video, I discussed the pipeline value is based off of your own value of a customer, and that could be on a project based, it could be on a annual base or a lifetime base, and so you can determine that. So for example, this particular one, they're putting as an average of a $500 value of a client, and you can change this on an individual basis, but this was just kind of like a default number, and I'll show you how you can go in and actually change this. So there's a lot you can do here. So the first concept here is you can actually drag this card to different stages. So let's just say this was a lead that came in and they requested an estimate. You can actually drag this all the way over here to request an estimate, and I'll go ahead and do that to kind of show you. I got my recording feature on, so is it going to let me do it while I'm recording? Yes. So I can drag it to the request estimate. I can also drag it down to lost, abandoned, or won, and that would actually change the status of it. So it's not just changing it in the pipeline, it's just saying, hey, I lost this deal, I won this deal, or it's abandoned. It dropped it into the claim offer. So which is fine. But if it was request estimate, it would go over to here. Because I'm recording the video, it's struggling. There it goes. So now you can keep track of your leads and know that this person requested an estimate. So you know that needs to get done and handled. Once it's done, you can then move it over to estimate completed. Once it's completed, you can move it over to project 1. And then once that's won, you can move it over to send. Once it's done, you can move it to send review requests. That's just this particular workflow, and you can customize it to your own workflow. But this works well for a lot of landscaping companies and home service companies. And again, it can be modified. Let me go ahead and put this record back. And I'll show you another way you can actually make that same change without dragging the card. So you can click in a card on a couple of different fields. So you can click up here on the name or the phone, that will take you into the contact record, which I showed you on another video, going actually into their contact record where you can communicate with them, see information about their contact and whatnot. You can click right here to actually place the phone call. If you want to just call that lead, and if they have a phone number associated to that contact, you can click that. Or you can go to the message and send them a message. You can click that. Or if I click here or anywhere outside of this number, I can also click here and add a task if I just want to add a task for this particular contact. Maybe I want to assign somebody to call and follow up with this particular lead. I can assign a task to somebody to do that. But if I click this record here, it's actually going to pull up the details of this opportunity. So this individual opportunity, the name of it is a phone number because they just called in, so we don't have a name associated to them. It's just the phone number. So you can actually update this. You could put their contact name here. You could click this and go to their contact record as well. So you can put their details in here. If you got their phone number, you can add it here. If you want to add any tags, if you want to change the stage, remember how I dragged from inquiries over to requested estimate. So right here you can change the stage. I can click this drop down menu and I can change it to request estimate, and when I hit update, it's going to move that card. I can change it to request estimate, and when I hit update, it's going to move that card from the inquiries pipeline stage over to the request estimate pipeline stage. If this particular one, this lead already closed and it didn't go through those stages or it didn't get updated in time, you can come over here and change the status from open to 1, or if you lost the deal or it was just abandoned, you can make any of those changes there. If you know it's not the average $500 value, if you've already done the estimate, and let's say it was a $3,000 project work, you can put $3,000 in there. Or you know they're taking on a bunch of extra services, and so for the year you're tracking by yearly, they're going to be a $2,400 a year client. You could put in $2,400 there. Or if you're tracking by lifetime value, you can put that $2,400 per year times the average amount of years they stay, and you could put that in there. So you could track it based on how you want to track to figure out what your pipeline is, how much opportunity you have in there for your leads, and tracking your potential ROI from any of your marketing channels. This particular opportunity was created by a trigger. It wasn't manually created. It'll show down here. You can manually create opportunities from a contact record. In the opportunity, we have an add edit appointment. So again, if you're using the appointment feature of the software, you can actually add or edit the appointment from here. Or if there's any tasks, you can do that, as well as notes. So you can make any of the changes to the individual opportunity for that contact record here. This last one here is source. A lot of the workflows are automatically putting in a source, but you can manually put in a source as well. So if you know this came from a particular person or a referral or whatever, you could put in the source, so that way the attribution and everything is tracked to that contact record of where they came from. And then you got to make sure you hit update to update that record. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. If you wanted just to delete it completely and not have any record of the opportunity, you can delete that as well. So if I hit cancel, we'll come back to the overview of your pipeline stages. And again, here's the open. This will sometimes confuse a few people. There may be closed out one because they won or they lost it, and now they're not seeing it because this is only showing on what's open. If you wanted to see all of your leads that came in, all of your opportunities, you click on all. If you want to see just the ones, you can click on the ones. And you also want to make sure that this date field is within the date range you're looking for. Right now it's showing all, but if I was on a certain date range and I wasn't finding the opportunity, it could be because it was outside of the date range selected up here. If I wanted to go ahead and just create a new opportunity right now, I'm on the phone with somebody or somebody referred somebody, I can go ahead and click this new opportunity and it'll bring up that same opportunity card, and I can go ahead and fill that out and create a brand new opportunity. And here's where that is. Okay, and then I can come over here and I can change what I'm kind of looking at. If I don't want to see on this card, if I don't want to see the tags, or if I don't want to see tasks, I can select the information that I want to see and not see. So I can say hide the tags. So right here, these are tags. It's tagged as website. So if I click hide tags, then those tags will go away from the card. So now you see the tags went away. So you can customize what you want to see in a lot of different views. My computer's going a little bit slower because I'm recording at the same time. And actually, I think that's going to be about it for the opportunities overview. Yeah, and you can do a search. So if you're looking for a particular person or phone number on the opportunities, you can search up there as well. So I think that's it for the opportunities overview, and I will see you on the next training video. Thanks.